Welcome to a quick April garden tour. These are Itoh Peony. They're super quick blooming, but they're super quick dying too, but they're really nice. 1 week out of the year is totally worth it. That's why I planted some more, so make sure you have them lined up. These are trees, these are Itohs, and these are Itohs, and those are herbaceous. We got strawberries that are coming pretty nicely. Trying something new this year. Some more strawberries going. And green bean. These are stringless green pole beans. They're super awesome. They have no string. When you eat them, they're always tender. And they're going to climb on this fence or trellis. My guck is trying to come out. I think it's still good. This is the 3rd year from seed. There's a few more underneath here that probably will come out soon. Not sure which one's a male, which one's female, so we will see. It's always fun to find out. If not, we'll just have a very nice trellis covered up with some shade and some structures. Oh man, it was cold last night. My water spinach is not doing very well. I did not know that. Oops. This year I'm growing bitter melons in the pot and luffa in the pot. I have 4 this year. Growing something new every year. I kind of swap out. I'm starting my worm bins in the bins this year, just so that I can spread out easily. I'm super sad. Did not know it was super cold last night, so I forgot to cover it up. It's gonna be cold again today. Some more lining up, and Mr. Wizard got stuck. Okay. Dianthus are about to be done soon, but they'll have more. Can't wait for putting out more seeds. Those are compost, some worm bins. So I got tomatoes and some flowers are ready to go, some marigold. Got about 5 more of these artichokes from seed. I am excited. I want to infest my whole yard with a lot of artichokes. This beautiful bush, a plant. I guess I started my seed way too early, so some of them are struggling and I forgot to cover up. But hostas are up, and this is nice sky pencil head, just been growing very nicely. I love these very lime pink, green, new growth greens. So I bought like maybe 6 on the back there, and I propagate them. These are the propagated one, and these are in between. They almost growing as tall, so I just kind of squeeze them together with fish line, and it seems to work. And plus, it's give it some air and some light coming in the middle, because I find out in the middle it doesn't have much sunlight going through, and it's dying. So every year I'm trying to stick some wood in there, something to kind of like open it up. Hopefully the plan works. Most of everything's are sprouting up, so I'm gonna turn around and let's go to the potted area. My sugar apples get to come out, so they're gonna go in tonight. At least this one, I feel like the Australian ones, Anona sugar apple, tends to take a little bit more cold. Some night it was like in the 30s, and I was just trying to leave a couple out to see how they do, and they do just fine. So the Australian can take a little bit more cold. Of all the sky pencil I cut, I stuck them down. Hopefully I just get some so I can like fill them up and fill them the hatch up, because some of them kind of died out. This one is great. Grapes are coming out. These are 4 muscadine grapes. Some of them from seed. These are from seed. And then it's fruiting right now. a lot of fruiting. So every year it filled this whole trellis, and I usually just kind of cut it down to just about there, and it will just spill back up and just growing very vigorously. I love muscadine, but you know, you have to have some control, otherwise it will go crazy. Pear this year, it was between this is Asian pears, this is giant Asian pear. It does not have as much flowers because during the flowering season, the bee, it was like some night it was really cold and the bee didn't really come out and then it come back, and then after the weather just kind of fluctuated, so the bee didn't get to come out on time. But this one, the shingle one, it flowers like crazy, and it got pollinated most. There's a lot of them didn't make it, and I'm going to thin these out because I have, you know, this subdivision, they grow a lot of cedar and have cedar rust problem. So I'll be going out and like picking out these kind of, you know, issue here before it goes too crazy. All these round, perfect round one. This one is a hosoi. I'll keep. Like this one is not very nice. That's probably gonna go. But the rest of other ones looking nice and plump and round, and you know, those can stay. It's fun. You don't have to have, you know, thousands of fruit. It's always fun to have a few fruit of your labor or more, if you would hope. But it's been in the ground for about 8 to 9 years. It gives a good kind of shade or screen to the back windows, and you know, I plant these strategically so that it has some natural fence mechanism. This year blueberries is super awesome. It's fully loaded, and Mr. Bumblebee has been working really hard. I really appreciate Miss Bumblebee this year, and every year too, but this year they work really hard. So there's like loaded, and a lot has been dropped on the ground too. So after this, I think there's no more flower that needs to be pollinated. So in the next couple of days, I'm probably going to put a net over because the birds have been waiting just like I am. Rabbit has been eating all of my black eye Susan, so I am super sad. Let's go over here. This is my husband's persimmon. Oh, come here. I'm not supposed to do anything to these because I got way too happy with the pruning process, and he wants to just get a couple just to have a comparison and have fun to see whether pruning persimmon is a good thing or not. But I think he might be right. This one is a year older than that one, maybe 3 years in the ground and 2 years in the ground. So they're loaded with flowers right now. And this is Fuyu, and it is the last to bloom, to kind of push out, which is really good. This is the smartest one here because it kind of learned the NC weather. It's it pushes out the leaves like a weekish, like a week and a half. So we're probably gonna have another cold night tonight, but it will be okay. It's not like freezing, so maybe that's the winner right there. This is a tree, peonies, white color. It's got to show beginning of the year, and it's growing big, so making woody stem for next year flower. There's only flowers on the woody stem, like, you know, like the second year. This year I have hoped to have some trailing, you know, bow and bee, some gourds, and some green beans in the middle, green bean and string beans. Hopefully the rabbits do not get to their stash, or they're gonna hit the jackpot, or maybe they already have. I've been seeded for like 3 times already. Carrots, tops, and cilantro, some celeries or something, I can't remember. Apple, oh gosh, this year apple decided to flower. It's like 10 years, almost 9 years in the ground, 8 years in the ground, and it finally gave me little tiny little apples. Hopefully I don't get itchy throat when I eat the homegrown apples. This is the Fuji one, and that one is the Honey Crisp, and it's also have a few, four, if it makes it, maybe one, hopefully one, but that one, you know, trying, it's trying. Persimmon this year I did not, well, I did kind of like prune it a little bit. It's under this cedar tree, and it's kind of trying to grow away from it, so it's keep bending and trying to reach the sun. Maybe one day I'll just chop that down, the cedar, not the persimmon. It's a lot of, I didn't prune that big chunk right there, so a lot of them up there gonna be arching down. Hopefully that's the case, and then I'll just kind of light prune it when as the branch. This is what happens when you don't prune the branch. It's arching down like this, and it has a lot of fruit on it, and it's eventually gonna break. So that's my reasoning to prune, but I quit because I think I have no more room to prune because it can't go that way, so I quit. So that's the same issue here. It's trying to grow out, and it's gonna bend down as a fruit mature. It gets mature. Pomegranates, oh my gosh, I got 3 added this year, and one already giving me 2 flowers. So, oh, 3. That's another one right there. And oh, 4. There's another one right there. It's probably not gonna make it, but I'm greedy. I don't know. This is white pomegranate. I gave a fig a really heavy prune. It's coming back because it's way too big. My backyard, I try to contain all my fruit, all my plants, kind of like tight and small. That's the reason. That's another reason why I prune. This is the Fuyu from Stark Bros, and this little mighty plant, somehow it's just not growing as fast as the other ones, but it's every year it gives me really nice fruit for a little tree. So very, very strong. Another persimmons, another pomegranate. This is angel red, and this is ichi-kei-ki churro. Oh gosh, I'm not Japanese. It has a lot of blooms right now, so by about a month it's gonna drop. We've been having some good rains. I'm surprised that none of the fruit dropped after this big rain. Usually do. They're very sensitive. Plum this year, it is like crazy. I didn't prune last year. I just fed up with it. I'm like, it's nice. I didn't do a winter prune. I tried to do summer prune. I was planning to prune these, because it gives me a nice block to the view to the side street. But it's getting way too big too fast. It's about 15 feet, no, 12 feet, 10 to 12 feet. So after the fruit kind of mature, and I'm going to kind of chop these down because this is way too big. 2 of them this year. It's been giving me some nice fruit this year. Hopefully they'll make it before the squirrels gonna come and steal them all. Hopefully they'll leave me some, because there's a lot. A lot of them are already been dropped. I'm afraid they're not going to be able to make it if all the fruits are on here, so I'll have to come in and like every day I just kind of shake and then like a bunch of them just fall off naturally, and then eventually I'll have to come in and like thin them out. But this is my baby this year. I've been excited about this one so much. This is eversweet pomegranate, and it's every day I keep watching. I keep seeing more and more flowers every day coming out, because they said, from what I read online, these are start to flower from April to June. So it's a fighter. It's a fighter. It's strong. It's been in the ground for 8 years, and with all the fighting with the North Carolina weather, it's finally strong enough to grow through 2 seasons to be able to flower. So I am excited. It was cold last night, so some of the tips kind of not really doing well. Milkweeds are doing great this year. Hopefully after the monarch lay eggs, I'm gonna cover them up, because last year I did not. The year before I did. I raised about 40 plus a monarch and released them. It was really fun project. And last year I thought, just let nature take its course, and it was not good. None survived, because the rabbit ate them all. So this year, when they lay the egg, I will protect them and hopefully give them a little boost. Asian pear, this is a Kiefer pear. I graph on a bunch of Asian pear. Only one took, and it was up here, and we had some really crazy wind day, and it broke. It was so sad. It's dead right there. It took about half of it, but it wasn't strong enough. No Asian pear this year on this one, or maybe there was one. Now it's gone. But hey, that's maybe next year. These fruiting spur right here that I'm looking forward to next year. I do have a couple of pears sold, like the Kiefer pear this year, so I'm looking forward to some of those. And this one, the weather was not really good, so the bee didn't really do a good job, or didn't get a chance to. And this is the Asian pear one. This is one that I graph onto. This is a little mark right here. Hey, look like this one made it. Maybe this is the one I was thinking about. Hey, maybe this one made it. So that's an Asian pear. This is the stark giant Asian pear. Some of the other ones, so it's basically just greenery this year, but it's a nice block from the street to the backyard. That's kind of why I grew it here. Very nice bush over the summer. It grew really tall, maybe really tall, and then I just chopped them all up, and I give it a haircut, a military haircut. Oh yeah, pawpaw. This year I got some pawpaw leaves. Like, this survived. The rabbit ate one of them and it died, and this one, it keep getting eaten down, but it's growing up strong. So last year it decided to stay strong, so I think it'll make it. Sitting right here, it's full sun. They said, first couple of years pawpaw likes to be in the shade, and then after that they like full sun. They're like, I can't dig it up and move it around, so it's just gonna have to adapt, and it looks like it's adapting. I think it'll live. And these two are my friends, gave them to me. He dug them up from the seed. They look like they're coming out, so I'm gonna have some more pawpaws. I like pawpaws. And he gave me some fruit to eat. Some of these seedlings are coming out too, so that was a lot. The rabbits chopped them down. I maybe have 4 left, maybe 4, but I probably have 1 left. Hey, whatever I can take. I'm gonna start planting some more, and then every year I'm just gonna have more and more added to it. But artichoke. Oh, let me go to the artichoke. did I say? I'm gonna try to spread that artichoke disease. For 2-3 years this one has been in the ground for 3-4 years now. I've been letting the flowers grow. It's beautiful, kind of like purple, big flowers. Bees love it. But it's very nice. But the thing is, after the flowers spend, it's kind of like die down, looking very sad. So this year I'm gonna harvest the artichoke flower to make tea. That was the purpose why I grew artichokes. And I also do sometimes drink artichoke tea from the leaves. So I put extra somewhere, but it's not coming up, or it came up and then it died. Carrot tops are really good. This is at the same age, but that one I planted like 4 to 6 inches higher than the ground level. It's much stronger than this one. This one has been struggling. So plant it a little bit higher if you have like a clay soil, waterlogged soil. That usually works better. And this one is in the shade. It keep get eaten by something and stepped on by kids. One of them was trying to survive, but the thing's still here. This is the new baby that I just grew from seeds, so I hope to replace them. I still have 5 in the bucket. I hope to maybe when they grow a little bit bigger, I'll just kind of fill them in between. And if they don't make it, I keep doing it every year. Garlic are kind of like at the end of the season. I grew garlic to kind of block the ground area from the street, and it turns out it's really nice, a little hedge. So every year I just kind of chop it to the ground, and then the new ones coming up from the boats like next year, and it gets so bushy every year. It becomes like perennial thing. It's really cool. And then I just put down some onions, the red onions back here. Is that onion or just... That is something weird. That's not onion. That is not onion. That's garlic. Oh, onions are right here. So I hope to have some onions in the back. But onions... I'm looking for some flowers so the bees can come for the onions. But for some reason, they're not doing very well. They're kind of like looking sad. Maybe it's something stepping on it, or... Anyways, they'll live. Onions are very easy to grow. Like a bunch of them right here. And if I need something to eat, I'll come out here and get them. Along with the cilantro and the carrot. Alright guys. I know there's a lot more, but I hope you enjoy this quick videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.